going with the two-man format, which is a really fun format. So, sounds fun.
I heard that too. I was bummed. I wanted to do the Waseda type group match.
I see.
We'll try that again next Friday, so...
Okay, I'll make sure to be home.
Sounds good. But, yeah, we had a good time at Locals on Friday, so... yeah, and then talking more VF with more players, so... Locals have been going good in Portland, so...
That's good, man. I'm looking forward to reviving Locals on Thursday.
Keep it up. Keep it up. It's a patient process, but it's a very rewarding one.
I mean, it's just 3 of us, which makes it really hard. But I want to keep showing up and helping them grow.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it builds, and again, requires some patience, but at the same time, it is a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. That's right. Akai's doing Taka. Taka's great. I've been having so much fun just like playing with Jeffrey for the past week. It's been way too much fun.
Alright, it's great. We're got room half full. Got 8 more spots open, so participate. Don't worry about your skill level. Whether you're novice to the game or a killer in the game, we want you in the room. We want as many people participate as possible. Passcode 1013 today's date. And I think I need to do a little update here.
So we got a very nice room here already. And welcome to the Leagues Out Wild. They've been here a bit, haven't they?
He's been here in the previous year. I had to look back at the old files. But this is his first time participating this year, so thank you for doing so. You're our 91st person in 2024 for North America. So.
Excellent. Make sure my mic's on and all that. Yeah, it looks like it.
Let me fix my coffee. I was fixing your coffee. This needs water.
Always good to have RJ in here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I was telling your Kai that you would know the group Atarshigako.
Yes. Yeah. Basically Japanese otaku core. That's what I'm unofficially calling it. Yes, they're a lot of fun. My kids and I enjoy some of their songs. My son likes was it Pineapple Kryptonite?
Yeah.
So about Area 51. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. They got some charisma, those girls.
Yeah, they did a collaboration with Maximum de Hormone.
Yeah.
Which was fun. It was one of their older songs.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I mostly just know their newer songs, so because Tokyo Calling's the one that got me kind of into the group. And so I like the energy in that song especially, but I've liked pretty much all the songs I've heard from them, and their dance routines, the choreography on their videos too. And actually their live performances are even better. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty energetic show. I think I really liked that part of it.
Awesome. Yeah, now my kids enjoy it. They love the kaiju dance in Tokyo Calling. So.
Yeah. I think what was fun for me is they also did Fly High on this one, and Fly High, for those of you guys that don't know, is the Baki versus Kengan Ashura opening song.
Yeah.
So they do Baki's T-Rex pose in the beginning of the choreography, which I found to be hilarious.
Oh, awesome.
Picture.
That's a good call out, you bring out the muscle martial arts core into it.
Yeah.
Just all geekdoms welcome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what it felt like. As I was parking my car, I saw all kinds of people. I was like, oh, they're going to a show.
Round one.
And 3 more matches. We'll start.
Got like 3 Jeffries in a row. Oh no, 2 of them in a row because I could put up.
They're all very different, though. That's the fun part.
Well, mine is just in training, but I did show Space Time some stuff on Friday at locals, and but it's a very different style than the way that Space Time plays. So I think it was fun to show different sides of Jeffrey.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot to Jeffrey that I think is built on like really old school, very very basic.
There's that.
Yeah.
But his side game's actually very good.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of detail oriented though, so because of that, it's you don't really see his side game in North America at all. But I'll be.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, you won't see it today, but you'll eventually will see it. It's just it takes time to build it and kind of just really know the frames on it. But he's got interesting options. But the thing you'll see at all around the world, of course, is just like when he does some certain big points of damage, But I'm finding more stuff with them. I was watching. From this month, from like October 1st, like Chopper, the Leon player who almost always plays like a different character when they're doing ranked, because they're trying to level all of them up. So watching his Jeffrey, just kind of real basic, but just him winning just on a few things, which is what we normally associate with Jeffrey. But then watching the stuff he's going for, it's just fun trying to learn different characters, and maybe inspired a bit by Akai. So. Alright, Blurring, let's see how this goes. This will be very weird. I'll probably get wrecked, to be honest, because I'm not that detail-oriented with the way I play Jeffrey right now. Right now, it's kind of, hitting big damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's with, like, not getting the toe kick and zoom, which was guaranteed, right?
Yeah. Funnily enough, I think it was I caught. I was fighting. I think it was last week, towards the end of last week. I was playing Jimmy, and Jimmy's toe kick of doom is on point.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you get like 3 of those in a row? Like,
you get a
I want to know. I was like, he was like, no, it's just it's you're aiming for the counter. I was like, still it doesn't explain you getting 3 in a row.
This thing too, the 6 PP is ridiculously good. If you get a counter hit on the second one, you can combo. And I'm not even doing like the max yet.
Like the optimal now.
Yeah. Always going for a evade there, which is it's a big risk, but I gotta punish him for that.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Hey, welcome Bill Zagi. That's our ninth player.
Alright, good game. That was a lot of fun, Blaring. Lots of fun.
You're no match for me.
Alright, one last match and then we begin the first league. So anyone still want to join, you got a couple minutes to do so. 2-5.
Down and take your neck. This'll hurt you.
And from our first session of the fourth quarter, Chan Chan's leading with 2 first place finish. The VF numbers gained the first win of the first league of the quarter.
He's been busy. He's got both work and family, but hopefully numbers will be able to come back onto the be regular attendance again. I think Sundays are quite a family day for him.
I think he works big night shift a lot too, so
Round 2.
hours really
Ready?
Yeah, his hours are hard. Like he can play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays evenings. Those are speed days.
So another crazy
and right
thing.
now I think
Go ahead.
right now I think he's been playing Frostpunk 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he has.
loves that series a lot. Well, he loved the first game a lot, so I'm glad he's enjoying the second.
Knockout.
And I gotta try it out. It sounds like it's like a dystopian simulator.
Round 3. Ready? Go.
So
And
funny.
the way he said,
Go ahead.
the way he was saying it, it sounds like you could vote on Twitch and then it will affect his game.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has Twitch integration. So some games have had that for a while, but not that many. It's not that many big hit games have it. But
Knockout.
but about 10, a little less than 10 years ago, there were a lot of games that were trying to use Twitch integration more. Things like.
All right, we're gonna begin.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
Alright everyone, I hope you're all doing pretty well. If you can hear me, please let me know. If you can't hear me, I'll try to figure it out, but I looked it up. Looked like you guys should be able to hear me. So, everything's going pretty good. We're doing... Am I in? It looks like it's the first round I get the bye. Okay, that makes it easier to calculate some stuff going on. Alright, we got RJ versus Al Wild. Go versus Jeffrey. Go is a little more sustained damage. Jeffrey is pretty scary in this matchup, I think. He can hit pretty hard. That said, RJ's style play is very scrappy. Very, very scrappy. It's a good way. Goes for a 3 PP. Understand that last part is a high. It's okay. But it will force side turn you. You don't want to get forced side turn by Jeffrey. He's very good.
Knockout.
That was a nice evade, actually. Al Wild went for like this hopping, like trying to force like a, I
Round
think it
2.
forces a low throw or a ground throw. I'm not sure which. Yeah, that's the max combo with that is a big combo, especially when you fight against Go. Jeffrey can really land 3k plus G, but Go is able to do Sabaki against him. Also, when you do those big combos, Jeffrey's Okizeme situation is quite good. Good. Al Wild went with the south direction on the collar grab. Very nice, going with evade into the side throw. Can do a little more. I think over there, at the very least, Jeffrey can do like 3 PP into jab into a combo finisher, like 6 PP. So, but Jeffrey can also do PPP from the side. It's all guaranteed on every time he hit. But I think 3 PP jab, 6 PP is pretty good for the side if you can't do something like a knee or something bigger. Alright, let's see who we fight next. We'll fight Akai. So let's see how Akai uses Taka in this matchup. Again, each week I gotta be a bit careful. He does lab, he does practice. Leon has a lot of strengths in this matchup, and every Taka I fights a little differently, so I gotta be very careful because Taka can cash in really big on decisions. It's really rough, and if I'm not careful, I can eat a lot of damage, but I can do quite a bit of damage to Taka. If Taka does guard punishable things, Leon does quite a bit. Why is my game freezing? Why is my game freezing? Okay, it's not. We're good. Are we disconnecting though? This is like a long wait. Okay, we're good. That was just an interesting pause. Hopefully our connection's okay. Let's see how it goes. Alright, Akai. Very good. He just did that for me. Okay. I didn't watch the stance. That was a really good opening. You want 4P is a really good move. It does have problems, but good. I should have run him out, but that's okay.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Very good. He knows that he's at a huge risk to lose.
Round 4. Ready, go!
And this is really hard to get escape. Alright, good game. A lot of fun, okay? A lot of hesitation. He's not comfortable with the matchup yet, but he did get some really huge points of damage, which is really big. I really hope Solar gets.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very good. Alright, oh wow, excellent. Guaranteed. Very good. Low kick into hop kick is pretty good. I should just elbow there. Oh, well. Good.
Ready, go!
Very good. His hesitation makes it really hard to read. Like it's like I can't get a read because he's hesitating so much. Very good. But now he's starting to gain confidence. Now he's starting to kind of know what to do right away. Always down, so you gotta go up against him if he does that.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good game. Very good game all out.
Got the train, eh?
Grieber's complaining about the timing between PS4 and PC. I don't know. For me, I don't feel a timing difference because there's a lot of buffer and not buffer, but I also do a lot of React stuff. But I think I'm just used to it. But also every versus game in every fighting game is a little different. So it's one of those things where I feel like you just adjust to it.
Round two. Ready, go!
Very good choice. Very good choice.
Round three. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good. Very good. This is what he is strong at, is doing stuff like this, set plays like this, and then 4P is pretty good. 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 Very good. See, he's playing great. He just commits. And this is what's powerful about 6K plus T is it will mess with ECD. Alright, good game, Weaver. He played that really, really good. Those rounds 3 and 4 were excellent. And again, you know, he's probably just releasing his energy out when he's venting, but he plays stronger when he's energized like that sometimes, and makes some committed read stuff, and sometimes just knows he should just buffer, right? And he does great, so it's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Alright, Setsuna, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah. Gotta respect that +5. Very good.
Round two. Ready, go!
Very good.
Round three. Ready,
Almost. Went with 4 is probably. Excellent choices. Those are really good. were very hard. He went with the hard reads, but they were good. That was good. Dashing elbow is really good. No, super dashing elbow. Really good call out. I'm gonna lose this. I'm not feeling this. Guy was guaranteed. Good game, good game. I got through that, but that was a really good battle. It's really good adjustments on this part. Really good placement of dashing elbow and super dashing elbow. Really, really scary. Alright, Blaring, here we go. Blaring's been playing fantastic. We had a sparring session the other day. It's really good. Almost. This is forward, not side, not back. Vanessa's ability to convert. That's a good move. Her ability to convert's nuts, so doing this move is actually really good because it will call me out on that, but I can just block it. Even if you block, it's tough. Good game, good game. That got very, very scary.
I want a serious fight.
I'm watching Guibert versus Akai's Taka. It's a pretty good match. Excellent. They're now 2-2. Let's see how it goes. Guibert is doing much better using screw hook by like not overcommitting to the follow-up, except for certain situations. I think that's a lot better. I think Guibert used to do just like both regardless, if I recall, and so I didn't punish it as well, but someone focused on punishing it will, and it's really, you don't want to be loose with that. That said, Akai cashed in on the decision making here, so it was a good one, and Akai takes it in the 5th round. Alright, here we go. We're going to fight against Genesis Frenzy's Akira. So it's been awesome. Let's see how their Akira has been coming along. You know, I assume it's Genesis Frenzy. Sonic Fan 125. Sometimes I think I might be mixing people up because there's a lot of Sonic fans. So they might not be Genesis Frenzy. If I see a lot of reversals, maybe, but Genesis Frenzy does like managed it much better with their alley. I miss fighting their alley. It's really strong. Go. Nice, dude. So I actually did like crouch dash into guard, and what happened was I let go of guard before super dashing elbow because I saw the dash, right? And I should always be prepared for that. But so they hesitate. So crouch dash into evade is actually really risky against them because they're hesitating even there, right? So. This is really good, right? The dash into throw. Even though I can suspect it, I'm like worried about dashing elbow. Yeah. So that was very good. And then their hesitation is really making it a little hard for me. So I gotta keep it simple with pokes. Alright, very good game, Sonic Fan. Your tempo was really hard for me to get a feel for. Because they're kind of watching and attacking, so you have to know that now your opponent's playing on an off timing. And if you assume, it means like evading is very, very risky. Like you shouldn't do evading. You should do stick out safe stuff, and then you should stuff like counter hit uppercut because they're probably not going to evade, right? If someone's playing this way, they rarely evade, and so uppercut becomes a much stronger move. They did want to go with like mid reversal at some point, but I think enough of my play discourages it because I can still mix up. I'm still doing low punch, high punch, and other stuff. And 4-4K, right? 4-4K is a good one to punish people that are trying to do mid reversal. So mixing up with Leon makes it tough. Throwing does tend to be good against people that hesitate, but the problem is sometimes the hesitation timing is just right, so you gotta like commit really quickly if you want to throw them. But again, their hesitation is not because they hesitate in general, it's because they're hesitating against me. And that's a big difference. It's a very big difference. They might be hesitating because they're fighting me, because I'm putting pressure on them. It doesn't mean they're generally hesitant. It means it does mean they're trying to be careful about how they approach my Leon. Alright, Space-Time, here we go. This gets very, very dangerous. Space-Time has a very good, sharp response to a lot of things I do. We train a lot, and so it's very scary. And most of our fights the other day was mostly Leon versus Jeffrey, but also the stuff that tends to be strong against Space-Time are more reactionary stuff. So I gotta be very careful about decision making. And if I force guesses, I gotta be very, well, one, guess right. Two, be very, very prepared if not. Because Space-Time has, like, done some interesting things against me when they do guess correctly, so. Like, the throws come out of nowhere with their Jeffrey. That was really good. That could have been so dangerous, right? That was a miscalculation on the range. This is one of the weaknesses for Space-Time against me is when they find themselves close up to me and I do rising attack, I tend to guess pretty well. And then this is the hard part with Jeffrey. If you evade, like the evade confirmation against Jeffrey is a lot harder because things like his string's gonna hit you. That one was a tough one. Alright, good game, good game. So here, I took advantage of the fact that he might use a slow attack here, or a slower response. And it's really hard. Low punch is just really quick, so a lot of times that's why the Vanessa players like to do low punch uppercut. But even is that it's not, that's actually not frame tight even for Vanessa. It's just more frame tight for Vanessa than it is with other characters. But it's hard to respond to a low punch. So. That said, if you think the opponent, well, most opponents don't try to throw you after you block their low punch. But if they did, generally throw is a bad thing to do from that. So you don't worry about that. So because of that, you're mostly working with attack and defend. And so because of that, it's more likely that you should do attack or throw with your advantage. But the Abari logic is tough. The Abari logic is very, very tough. It means you should use... Gets a little confusing, yeah. Alright, we got RJ. RJ is very scary. This is a very aggressive Jeffrey, and an aggressive Jeffrey can really punish you for evading, so I gotta keep careful. This is a good way to work with this, but we'll see what happens here.
Ready, go!
Yeah. That backdash was so good. That was really good backdash. So backdash into 3K plus G was fantastic. Then you go to the Hell Dunk hammer, and then into the big swing uppercut. It's really good. And then, yeah, from big swing uppercut, you go 4K. You can do KPK against Leon. Yeah.
Ready, go!
I love this setup. Kick and guard into backdash. Noted. That was really good. Punish the 6 PP with an evade. Very, very good.
Ready, go!
This is a really fun matchup. His backdash called me out so good. Oh, that was all guaranteed too. That was good. Alright, good game. That was down to the wire. That was nuts. So here's the thing. He did convert. He converted the 3 PP from the side into a combo. He did, I think, 2 KP, which is really good. So I need to note that down in my notes because that seems to do a higher damage than the combo I saw. But maybe not. The combo I saw was you do 3 PP from the side to jab to 6 PP. But maybe against Leon, I think, yeah. So I think there's some really cool stuff. I thought that was awesome. Good battle. RJ, that was an awesome battle. I like your Jeffrey a lot. Now that I've been playing Jeffrey the past week, I have a lot more thoughts on it, and I really like a lot of what you're doing. So if you're on Discord, I need to add you to my little Jeffrey players group that I kind of created called the, let's see, Devil Shark Haters Club. So let me know if you want me to add you to that. That was a lot of fun. So thank you for the battles, everyone.
It was. I almost took it back, Tenchai.
That was an awesome battle. So I had enjoyed that. I like the adjustments, and yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff. I had a lot of fun with everybody's battles here. So thank you all very much. So let's see.
Alright, passcode is 1013. Let me go wait, let people know they can join the room.
Awesome. Solari's playing Plus R. Plus R is an awesome title. That is a really good fighting game. I like watching Plus R matches. It's like for the complexity that Guilty Gear matches have, Plus R is probably the one where you can actually understand, as a casual, you can really understand a lot more what's going on.
There's more indication?
Partly it's the character size, right? The 3D games have gone in more zoomed in, and this is ironic because I like that Final Showdown does a zoomed in view, but because of the spatial control and dynamics like that and all the animations, I have an easier time understanding Xrd than Strive, but when I watch Strive, like I feel like I lose my attention span. I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed by all the stuff that's going on, and maybe the stuff that's not going on. So like when I'm following, it's a little harder for me. But when I watch like Plus R, it's just kind of like you really see.
Yeah, it's easier to follow.
Like you just really see what they're doing, like as a strategy, the spacing, the non-spacing, you know. But then when I watch Strive, I feel like it's such a gorgeous game, but like everybody's like smooshed together, you know. So
yeah.
It's already a series that's like rich in mechanics, so part of it is being overwhelmed by all the mechanics that are going on. So, I do think it's ironic though, because I think Strive is a very beautiful game. So.
It is, but as you said, like there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes on in the background, like it's an internal strife. You know what's going on because you're fighting it.
Yeah, but visually outside, it's hard to distinguish. The detail that you'd have to recognize to distinguish the mix-up seems kind of hard, you know. So,
yes.
Like sometimes it's like that. Well, that kind of looked like the other thing. Was it a mix-up? You know, it's like the players know. I don't. You know, at least that's my feeling.
Yeah.
But the point is though is that that. In the case of Plus R, I feel like, man, for the amount of complexity that's in a Guilty Gear game, Plus R, for me, is easier to discern what's going on. For me to appreciate it on a casual level, but also enjoy kind of that, the speed and the pacing of it, but also the spacing of it.
Interesting. As a player, I hadn't ever heard of it like that, but you're right.
But that's because I don't play it enough. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, VF has a challenge where I think the pacing that we're doing everything move by move in this game throws a lot of people off, right? And it makes it look like it's chaotic mess, right? Whereas that we're making decisions on offense and defense is quite something, but that's also what makes it a little intimidating to follow, right? Because at first you might recognize an elbow, you might recognize this or that, but then you're gonna have trouble distinguishing all the kicks Vanessa has. You'll have trouble distinguishing all the uppercuts, and I don't want them to change this stuff. I'm just noting that this is probably the challenge for somebody trying to understand VF, coming from other fighters and just watching, right? But I do think it's so beautiful, and I do think the animations are great, and I do think you can generally distinguish. It's just that getting used to the up-close flow, right?
You play by faith almost.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Solari's here. Welcome, Solari. Good to have you here. Solari's also been playing really, really like amazing. I think they got even stronger in the last couple months, even with break. Sometimes the break makes you stronger too. I don't think they took a break. I think they're just busy with work stuff. But I played like some long set with Solari last week, and I think it helps. I think it helps a lot. So when you play long sets, you see a lot more of what's going on. The fight is still tactical, but there's long-term strategy ends up becoming a big thing in the long matches. All right, blurring. Let's have fun. Train my Jeffrey up. So much fun. Too much fun.
Alright, we got 4 matches before we start the second league. I will step back out for this one to take care of stuff in the house.
Alright.
Let's see. And congratulations to RJ on getting onto the ladder board for this quarter now. And welcome Solari. And pass goes 1013. Thanks for playing earlier, Belzagi, Weavert, and Space Time.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, I think Demon said put into better words in the sense than what I could say. You don't have the time to play the game, then you just have to the time you can't play the game, use it to think about the game. So just how efficient you can use the time. So
Absolutely.
Very true. Yosuke used to tell me about that too. Yosuke would say, like, it's not just that I'm just good. It's like I'm always thinking about how to be better in VF, and that like even when I am using the restroom, I'll be thinking about the frame data. So. That was excellent. Really good one. Kicking guard's really good. I have to lab that.
Excellent.
Hey, good game. See, boom, boom, boom. Okay. I think I'm gonna get wrecked by RJ's Jeffrey, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So. I also have to remind myself that yellow in this game means normal hit. So, because I got used to Final Showdown like red flash, but yeah.
I've been switching back and forth, kind of making mistakes.
should have committed to it. Ah, good game, RJ.
I'm the world's strongest!
Alright, 2 more matches before we start.
Very good game. I'm gonna get wrecked by Solari's had like the Harpooneer training. So.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good going with the 4K right here.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent.
Very good. Very good.
Round 5. Ready, go!
There it is. Yay, I got a toe kick of doom. One of the funny techniques with Jeffrey is when you hit with toe kick of doom and you go for it again. Like you do like 3 toe kicks, but the third one is the actual splash mountain.
Alright, last match and then we'll start. Yeah, as a reminder, there is the Vortex Gallery
Round 1.
online tournament for VF5US.
Go!
Hosting or running is a VF Harpooner. Deadline to register for that Vortex Gallery is the end of October, and the tournament should happen on November 2nd. In addition, in November, we have that Fall Showcase 24 in Denver, so anyone who lives in that vicinity, consider checking that out.
Which vicinity?
Round 2.
Denver.
Oh,
Denver,
Denver.
Colorado.
Okay, yeah, that'd be
Yeah, Fall
awesome.
Showcase. I know there's some VF3 TV events. Hey, welcome back. Hey, Jinx, welcome back.
Awesome, good to have Jinx in here. Oh wow, very, really good stuff here. This is a lot of fun. I like the way that he's setting that up. This backdash 4-3P is something I've been doing since VF3, VF2, but it's always really good. Nice.
Up here, go and lay.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get the toe kick right there. Good game, Outlaw. That was a lot of fun.
Alright guys, we're going to hit the league button now.
Alright.
Good luck, have fun everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Come on. I'm gonna change my character in time. Okay, there we go. Oh, am I sitting out again? I am sitting out again. Alright, good luck, have fun.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
RJ versus Flying.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
No, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. Yeah, it wasn't side counter hit, it was side normal hit, so it wasn't guaranteed. It's really good to do an ECD there with Jeffrey's down punch and kick does not guarantee low throw except for low side throw on the side counter hit, which so because of that, actually a really strong technique if you get hit by this move normally is just dash and guard, like dash forward and guard. That will automatically, like, you'll block, but like he'll just like whiff if he goes for low throw. You could do a throw also if you're really that sure he's gonna go for the low throw, but that's very risky. You'll just eat whatever attack he's doing, and so if you just dash and guard, you'll kind of really mess with him a bit, and force him to adjust after that. So simply like dash and guard's pretty good. ECD is pretty good too, but it does lose to like ECD is good too. It's actually quite good. So normally my reflex is to do ECD, but dash guard is something to think about. When somebody forces you into crouch, but it's not guaranteeing a low throw, then dash guard and ECD are both very strong options because it will kind of defy expectations and then force the mix up around what you're doing. Alright, here comes Jinx. Jinx, very scary, so let's see how this goes.
Round one. Ready, go!
Awesome.
Round two. Ready, go!
That was brilliant. I love the wall play here. Excellent wall play. It's good to know. Good to remember that's what it is there. A little too wild there. Oh, that caught my P plus K. That's really good. Hey, David Blink, good to see you. Oh, I let go of P. So this is the uppercut's ability to mess with things that have weird hit frames or weird hitboxes. What have weird hitboxes? A lot of kicks have weird hitboxes, but in this game it's been toned down compared to Virtua Fighter 5 Vanilla and the VF4 series, and VF3 and VF2. Because in those games it's just consistently would beat like a lot of highs and a lot of kicks. In this game it's very, very frame dependent. It's very almost randomish, but not that random. It's less random. It's just more, doesn't happen as often. But that alone makes it a surprise when it does happen for a lot of people. And that's why I wake up with uppercut like a lot, because it especially is getting people when they're likely to do a kick attack, likely to be really close up to you, likely to have a weird hurtbox collision. Alright, here we go, RJ. This will be a lot of fun. We had a really, really close battle last league battle.
Round one. Ready, go!
Nice. Nice.
Round two. Ready, go!
So good. So right now we're denying him the ability to do a
Round
backdash.
three. Ready, go!
We're just not allowing him to do it. Good game. Jeffrey's backdash game is very good. His side turn game is also very good, but his side turn game is complicated, which is why you don't see it as much. You do see it, and sometimes you just don't know you saw it, because he'll score a lot. He'll get like free PPP, he'll get double uppercut, he'll get P6P in the threat stance, he'll get P plus K in the threat stance, he'll get P plus K, which can reset if they block it. So his side turn game is actually very, very good. But it's hard to know when you've like witnessed it, because he'll still go for big damage, and he should. His wall conversion game is pretty good too. Really, that backdash game is terrifying, and then just the fact that like everyone has to take a hit on their damage, on their reward, because he's a heavyweight, does factor in and does encourage the Jeffrey or heavyweight player to be a little more aggressive. because the risk for them is a little lower than normal. So they're not broken at all though. They do have to deal with a lot. Typically things like ECD is very good against both Jeffrey and Wolf. It's like really good against them, and because it cuts off so many options for them right away, so they kind of have to be a little more tricky and reverse Nitaku, like punish you for making a choice, making a guess. I'll guess you when you decide to guess, kind of thing. But once they do that, it is pretty scary. Jeffrey can really carry momentum too, but he actually has a hard time cracking people. It's more about letting them overextend or him calling out their guesses.
Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Ring out. Round three. Ready, go!
Good game, Solari. Glad I got the guesses right.
What a knucklehead!
Very entertaining match between Jinx and Blurring. Yep, good. Blurring did the throw. So you should definitely throw after you block Go's sidekick into punch. He could Sabaki that, but let him do that. Alright. Jinx took that match. It was a very exciting match. Alright, here we go. Fighting against Alwild's Lei Fei. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really loved what I saw of Alwild's Lei Fei in the when I fought with my Jeffrey. That was lots and lots of fun. A lot of good stuff where he doesn't complete certain things, and that's good.
Round two. Ready, go!
That was good. how I defended this, and then I went for a bait, but I screwed it up. That was really good.
Round 4.
This is a very, very fun battle. That's it. I was wondering if he was going to do this opening or not. I like that. This was beautiful. That was an awesome round. That was an awesome, awesome round. Oh wow, that was excellent. I love that. That was really, really good.
Ready,
That was perfect. That was risky. But that was an excellent battle. Oh wow, that's fantastic. That was such a fun game.
Forgot to train, eh? Round 1. Ready, go! My time is here.
Take that trade. Yeah, it is.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. That's an excellent round. Okay.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
That was good. I love the guard break here. I love the guard break right there.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
that was good. This was an AGOD setup that AGOD used to do this setup. It's really nasty. I thought I got an evade there. I evaded late. Didn't get the evade punish, but they did the right thing here. Didn't have too much, so that's good to know. Make the adjustment. I think he was going to go for a kick and guard again. That was my gut feeling. Oh, that was really good. Excellent game, Flaring. That was an awesome battle. And neutral throw for the win. That was a really, really good battle.
On the battlefield, you'd be dead.
By 1 point. Okay.
Join back to room.
Awesome.
Passcode is 1013. 10. Oh, also I'll let people know you can join the room.
You'll enjoy it.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout! Round four. Ready, go!
Alright. Everything's updated. We'll start the counter after this match.
Yeah, pretty exciting match between Setsuna and Sly. Are you able to hear me, Akai?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, just double checking. Alright, we're on round 5.
Yeah, I was cheering for learning to beat you to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
It make it more interesting.
Yeah, that was an awesome battle. You did really good in that battle. I like the call out.
But I noticed once it was taking a while for the match to go on, then I think, oh yeah, he was like, even if 30 minutes, we still good first. Which my
It was very close though. It was only 1 point difference.
Yeah.
Alright, good battle. That shoulder will definitely catch you.
Countdown. So thanks for playing, Jinx.
So we got All Wild Takira versus Setsuna. Really enjoy All Wild's Lei Fei. I saw that you were broadcasting that on the stream, so it was good. It was a really fun fight.
Yeah, that's his 3 characters that he used. Go, Lei, and Akira.
I like them all. All Wild's very strong. I like it. His Lei Fei has some really. I like a lot of the plays he makes that I'm not used to seeing others make. Stopping at certain string parts, and I think it's really good. I think it's correct.
And welcome, Jimmy.
And Jimmy's in here with left. Awesome.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. He went for the throw though here. So.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So you had a couple of special questions for today, right? For everyone. So.
Yeah. So after the league end, I did start posting them on Twitter and see if you give some what they would be doing if there was no Street Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, and also if there was no Street Fighter at all. So I've been watching What If. It's an anime TV series from Marvel.
Yeah.
So for example, if Steve Rogers didn't take the truth serum, what if that happens in that version of the storyline?
Yeah, I used to love reading the What If comics, and I've watched the first What If series. I haven't watched the second one. So, but I really liked it.
So.
I really do like I really like that first season. So don't spoil the second. I won't spoil the first. But I really enjoyed the What If series actually, personally, and both as a comic and also the animated series too. And my son enjoyed it as well. I showed it to him later. I have no idea how I'm gonna fight Akira with Jeffrey, but that's okay. That's wrong move. But yeah, it's a good question. Did you have an answer yet, or are you gonna answer that at the end of this?
Yeah, I thought about it. I was gonna show what other people have been saying for the day about this whole, everybody have to say. Some people didn't think about it too hard, but if we go back to RA 1993, there was actually no Virtua Fighter, then how would there actually be a Tekken? No camera. I'm pretty sure there'd be a 3D fighting game, but
it's inevitable that there'd be a 3D fighter. How it would play out though, hard to know. You know. And then the teams involved, hard to know also. But so it's interesting how that would play out. It would be very interesting to know how that would play out.
The extra could say, if there was no Virtua Fighter, I would play Akai Fighter.
Yeah.
I think if there was no Virtua Fighter, I would not be
Nice double pawn. But yeah, for me, well, the first question, I'll just keep playing this game. If ultimate show, or I don't know, what was what was the first question?
First question is if Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, the server was not released, so I guess that'd be 2021.
Oh yeah. So that answer is pretty easy because of Parsec. So I would be playing Final Showdown Parsec as we were doing in the lead up to Ultimate Showdown coming out. Now that said, how that plays out is a little different because when because a lot of people were playing that in anticipation of Virtua Fighter Esports coming out, right? And then so the scene might not be as big on it, but Parsec was, during the time of COVID, Parsec was kind of stirring up activity again, so that was good. I mean, for fighting games. So just like how we had like Soul Calibur 6 had like a resurgence in popularity during COVID. Now so then the second question, I probably would have gotten a PlayStation instead of a Saturn. Because the whole reason I bought a Saturn and became a Sega fan was because of Virtua Fighter 2. So I see myself doing that way. The fighting games I was favoring before Virtua Fighter series was Street Fighter. I was liking the Capcom series more, but I was playing every fighting game that came out. And I did like Mortal Kombat 2 like a lot. And I did like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. But the series I was taking the most seriously was, basically were Street Fighter. I probably would have been much more into Capcom versus SNK. I did love Third Strike, so I see those things still being consistent even in a world without Virtua Fighter. Hard to know which games I would be hardcore into though without Virtua Fighter, because in the downtimes of Virtua Fighter, I was playing all kinds of other games in a hardcore way, right? Battlefield, Magic the Gathering Online, League of Legends for a bit until it became difficult to do that with the wife. So I'd still be a gamer and all that, but I don't think I'd be quite the same as with Virtua Fighter. And I definitely think a lot of my trips at different places over the last 25 years would have panned out a little differently without Virtua Fighter. I did like Tekken a lot though. I still do. So I'd see myself playing Tekken, but I don't know if I'd be as into it as I'm into Virtua Fighter though.
I'd probably still be playing Tekken and cussing at it.
Yeah. It's a very stressful series. It's a very, like, you feel like you lose completely because you effed up. I mean, some people feel that way with Virtua Fighter. I tend to feel in Virtua Fighter that, there's some decision making or some kind of moment, But with Tekken, it really, for many levels of play, it seems like it can really feel like you screwed up,
Not only that, but I think sometimes you're more likely to blame the game for some weird interactions.
There's that, yeah. I do think all games have that aspect. I think VF definitely, some people will feel that for a while too. But I do feel that a lot of times, if that there is a way to look at it in this objective sense and go, oh, it was not as much BS, but a little BS, right? I mean, but VF has its BS stuff, like Leon's uppercut, which has been toned down, but when it was not toned down, there's a lot of BS with that.
Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, we got Fnatic also joining and Dual Cooper. So we got 10 players in the room right now. We have 2 more matches to go. Yeah, 2 more matches to go before we start the league, so people still want to join. Got 5 minutes to do so.
Really like watching Jimmy's Lao. Yeah. It's even more scary than... Well, it's always scary.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I like that he's watching. He's doing a dash and watching too. It's like, so if he commits to doing the dash uppercut, he's not full just doing it. He's doing it if he sees like a side step. And then this is nasty. That side turn sequence is really nasty. Those side turn elbows and low punches.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Okay, mister. Movie player from Italy. Hopefully things are going well for you.
Oh, that was beautiful here. That was a good method of control there. He did like a backdash and he watched, and when he saw the whiff, he went with 4P plus K. There's a 20 frame attack, but it's one of Lao's best pressure tools. So one of the challenges in playing Lao is getting used to where you can use that move. And that was a very secure way to use it. Alright, Jimmy, here we go. Always so much fun to fight you, man. Let's see.
Alright, last match I think was about the last league of the day. The last person won has for 1-0-1-3 for North America region players. Alright, connection.
Oh, that should be ring out.
Oh, the keyboard or the joystick device you're hearing is Chan-Shai sound.
Yeah, it's really close to the microphone.
His mic gives you a much more closer experience to offline the
ASMR.
Another one of my favorite parts of the hobby is the controllers. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was really fun. Good control here. Okay.
good.
Oh, almost. Oh, very fun battle. Alright, good luck everyone. Have fun.
Alright, final league.
Forgot to train, eh?
Good luck everyone.
Good luck, guys.
Alright, Blurry, here we go. Such an exciting battle last time. Let's keep it up.
Round one. Ready, go! Round
low punch back. Got it.
Ready, go!
Good game, Blaine. So this time I tried to play it might not look like it, but I tried to play a bit more defensively against Blaine this time. But I was trying to provoke a lot of attacks too.
Round one. Ready, go!
There it is. Can't evade that. Okay. Felt like you could evade this, but could not evade it.
Round two.
Oh no, you can't.
Ready, go!
Oh, so good. That was really good. You went with that.
Round three. Ready, go!
Excellent.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
I tried to. Okay, good to know. Oh, that's it. Good game. Good game, Setsuna. Guaranteed shoulder ram if he evades the uppercut on a -5? No. Delay evade. Okay. That was really good. Good game. Good to have Fnatic here. Reaper, so good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing really well, man. Alright, let's see. It's been quite a while.
Round one. Ready, go!
Good. Good. Okay. Just running right here. There we go.
Round two.
That'll do it.
Ready, go!
Okay. Oh, that's really good. It's been so long. I'm so happy to fight Reaper again.
Round three.
This is really good.
Ready, go!
And then he's gonna delay because he's watching. That's guaranteed. That's cool. Oh, that's so good. Good game. Good game. Gotta attack. Like, he's gonna go at throw until you attack, so he's waiting a bar. That's much better. I think before he would kind of guess. Instead, now it's just, you know what, condition. Especially when you got a powerful thing like that. Use the throw first, and then when the opponent is barring, then you cash in on the big damage. So that was really, really good. Good game, Reaper. I'm gonna get comfortable guessing there now, too, which is good. Attack, defend, let's see here. And then Akai and Solari having a good battle right now. Alright, Jimmy, here we go. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Round one. Ready, go!
Very good. Yeah, good space control.
Ring out.
The space control, by that I mean throwing an attack at the right spacing to stop an options. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that's good combo. Yeah, that was guaranteed damage. There was, I blocked 9k, so I should have punished and I didn't punish.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
That was such a good combo, I like that. Alright, that's good. Very good. Okay, very good.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Good game, Jimmy. That was a lot of fun. So basics here. That was a lot of fun. I was a little too slow. I was a little too slow there. That was very good though. Alright, Kai, here we go.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Nice. Good. Just do a jab right there. Crush.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, here we go.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Good game. Good game, Akai. Just being very patient. It's really good. You just elbow and throw. But it was really good games. Good games. RJ, here we go. Oh, Kai's on the break. Hey, Nelly, good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you've been doing very, very well. I am having a great time. Let's see, Very nice. There it is. Bam, bam. So it's Husser for P50.
Round 4.
I gotta change that in my notes. Good game, RJ. That was a lot of fun. Good stuff. Good combo execution, damage, and that wall, and then the stagger. Good stuff.
What a knucklehead.
They have been. I really like RJ's Jeffrey. I like their Jeffrey. Nala, should I be adding you to the Jeffrey group too? The amateur Jeffrey chat? Even though there's some seasoned Jeffrey players that I want to have in that chat too. But it's a fun chat group I made this morning. But I really like RJ's Jeffrey. A lot of good damage combo, a lot of damage, a lot of setups that are very aggressive, but really, I understand them better now.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Ah, that's so hard to do. Okay. No problem.
Bring out. Round 3. Ready, go! What a knucklehead.
Alright. Jimmy won the war between Jimmy and Reaper. Let's see. I'm gonna fight against Al Wild. Alright. Alright, Al Wild, let's do this.
Round 1.
Sean and Vanessa's good.
Ready, go!
Connection's a little. Okay. It's not a bad problem, it's doable. It's been doable the whole time. Alright. This is how we're fighting. Very nice.
Knockout.
really delayed. Okay, got it, okay. Let's go for it. Leon's kick is 11 frames. So, the back turn kick. Alright, good game out wild. So, the adjustment that I made after the first round was that All Wild might delay quite a bit, so I think I did this earlier on like the first league, but basically go towards buffered timing. Just do a lot more buffered item, do a lot more buffering, and commit to guessing. Force the guess basically. I didn't completely play that way, but I told myself I would do it more. So that was the adjustment I made in that game. And what that does is that the situations are a little more known, and then at the same time cuts down on accidentally getting counter hit by like a delayed attack. Okay. Alright, Fnatic, here we go. Always good. It's been a while. It's been a while since I fought Fnatic. I'm really happy to have them here. So, welcome back to the Akai Leagues, Fnatic. Let's do this.
Ready, go!
The side game, you want to defend. Guard or evade to Leon's back are both good. Oh, that was fantastic. That was good. And this was a perfect meaty timing. That was a perfect meaty timing because I went for a big. Very good. Very good. This is a good trap here. Actually, just elbows, but that's the risk of it. Is that elbows actually the correct answer. All right, awesome battle, Fnatic. That was a lot of fun. Keep it up. Good set plays. There's some sharp stuff that you do. Really good game. I didn't check the stance, so stare at the front foot to avoid stuff like 1P hitting you. I got crumpled by the 1P because I didn't focus on the stance. I evaded the wrong way. I evaded to Brad's front. Normally I like to evade to Brad's back because of stuff like 1P and other threats. So it's good. Alright, awesome stuff. Congratulations, Jimmy, on a very clean sweep. And Reaper on second place. That was an excellent, excellent league battle.
If you playing the room, please do so. I'm going to take the rest of the time just to kind of go over what people has responded with my question about what if there was no VF or VF5 Ultimate Showdown.
Man, I generally don't want to think about that. Makes me sad.
Let's see.
RJ, thank you very much. Awesome to have you. I'll add you to that chat group in Discord. We'll have a lot of fun chatting about Jeffrey stuff.
Let's see. Yeah, so there was just one point in the room. Passcode is 1013. Oh, let me get that shit up. I want.
Round one. Ready?
I'm going to hang around just a little longer, but I'm going to spend time with family, especially my wife. She's going to go to Thailand for a couple of weeks tomorrow. So.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. That's more.
Oh yeah, more than yeah. That should be your goal today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good set with you, man. That was
really
pretty interesting.
Oh, that was really good sets. It's a lot of fun and really good battles. And, loving all the battles. It's so good to have Reaper in here. Always wonderful to have Jimmy. I had a lot of fun fighting Fnatic. I had a lot of fun fighting everybody, but like it's just great to see more of the game, here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a room of killers.
Yes.
No other way to. I think everybody's pretty good on their own.
Yeah, it was a tough room.
But also a really good battle, Akai. I really enjoyed our fight too. I was just like, okay,
thank you.
I just need to elbow him, but I need to elbow a little more. But it was really, really, really good battle. So, yeah, again, I had fun with all three of these league battles. So, Akai, what did you see on the responses to the questionnaire?
Okay. So basically, I just asked. I didn't really tell them to answer both separately, but if there was no Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown released in 2021, or even bringing it all the way back to the 1990s, no Virtua Fighter was ever released. Most people would just say what games they were playing instead. Miti, I think this the same Miti on Virtua Fighter Discord. Say he would just play the same game, VF5US Showdown on PC. This part was it's easy playing VF4 Evil, and if there was no VF, play Street Fighter Alpha 3, Semi Showdown, Final Fantasy 7.
Awesome.
We already had Sussin saying, he might play Tekken, but being mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like your response was really good. Like I'm not sure Tekken would even exist without Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, if it was in the 1990s, yeah.
I think it just would have taken another shape, and who knows? All 3D fighters could be based on war gods, So
Lord,
you don't want that.
Don't make me think about that.
Or like Mortal Kombat 4, And Mortal Kombat 4 is not that bad. It's just flat out being 2D. But and actually the Street Fighter EX series are not bad either, and then they do lead to Project Justice, which is really good. So it's a different direction.
Virtua Racing came out before Virtua Fighter, right?
Correct.
So they already had the ideas of 3D.
They came out, but they actually, I think there was some crossover in development, but Virtua Racing was kind of a proof of concept, and Virtua Fighter was a greater proof of concept.
Yeah, so a lot of people just say, they'll play other games, mostly alternative 3D fighting games. Rob Million, say Soul Calibur, if it was available in that timeline, and still thriving. Which I think right now is not as thriving very much. Blurring, who played today, Soul Calibur Tekken, killed this time probably. Slowly decaying my sanity.
Yeah.
So, I guess Virtual Fire is not decaying your sanity, so
But
that's good. That's good.
I think VF has been a little eye-opening for them to a degree, but also Dead or Alive, I think, scratches some similar itches for them too. I'm guessing.
And Kingo also say, Kingo from France on VFTC forum said he would still be a Tekken player, which I didn't knew he played Tekken.
He was, but like ever since. So Kingo got into Virtua Fighter with Virtua Fighter 4 or 4 Evolution, I think, and basically,
yeah, most of us got into it.
And that's when, and they were a Tekken player, but now they tried playing Tekken 7, and it was just for them it was too boring because it was too much, dance around, watch the guy make a mistake, punish it. To them, I'm not saying that's how Tekken is for Tekken players. But VF is very rapid pace and up close, or more exchanges, and so VF has that special excitement that we love about it, and so for them they feel that very strongly, and they did try to play Tekken 7 and going back, but again their perspective changed because VF changed their perspective. So
yeah, I mean generally they're not wrong.
Yeah.
It is a lot of back and forth, a lot of poking to make the opponent make a mistake and get away from that mistake and just hit him out of it. And
it's more that defense is just really, really well. Yeah, it's complicated.
It's linear.
We'll slip into a different. We'll go back to the core conversation and we'll talk about that another day. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
But
I need to edit your answer anyway before the third league to put into the section later on.
But I would say that like I'm going to talk about the Ultimate Showdown question though really quick. The reason that Parsec really appealed to me was because I was not crazy. Like I enjoyed the online during Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, but with the connections everybody had at the time, which was a lot of Wi-Fi, I felt like I was playing a bit of a different game, right? When I did Parsec, while it was limited to region, it was limited to being like just fight on West Coast and East Coast fights East Coast. The cool thing was we felt like this was way closer to playing offline, and across the board some of the hardcore players kind of felt this way. So Parsec provided this like new context where, man, the online's even better, and it's feeling like I'm not playing two different games. Like, yeah, there's a little things I gotta account for and I gotta deal with lag, but I'm playing I'm really playing VF, and like my backdash game is good, right? Because I had to play Leon as a total rushdown character, and I know everybody's like, well, you're still playing rushdown, yeah, but like the backdash game is a lot harder to play with the older connections. Then Ultimate Showdown comes out, and what it shows is a big change that happened is that people are now using fiber optic and broadband, and it feels a lot better, and so it could be the netcode's not that, it's a little different, it's not that much different, but everyone's connection standards has improved, and I credit Tekken 7 for that, because Tekken 7 just shamed its really large player base across the world into not playing on Wi-Fi. So, but I don't think VF could have done it. I think if VF does it, it just gets less and less players. But I think with like Tekken, it's so popular, everyone wants to play it. So then when you're getting this message telling you that your opponent is playing on Wi-Fi, that's a different dynamic entirely. With how popular that game was eventually.
it gets to be the popular girl in school.
Yeah. The popular girl gets to make the demands,
You're playing on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this car? What is this connection?
Absolutely. So grateful for that.
So I think Tekken got to use the clout that it built, and we have to give credit to Tekken 7. It rebuilt its clout because Tekken 7 was not that popular at the start, and it had to climb. It had to climb a bit to get back to being as big of a game and serious as it is now. During that time, just like Street Fighter, you know, right now Street Fighter 6 feels like it's like a given that it's successful, except, you know, we all know because of how recent it was that Street Fighter 5 was really not that popular in comparison. It's still popular, but it was like seen as like as a real low point for the series for popularity, and not sure how well Street Fighter 6 would do. And Street Fighter 6 is doing ridiculous numbers now. It's very clear at my locals, and then Japan it's even bigger. So, and China it's pretty big too.
BX check. Are you talking about Akai Fire? I have to put it in the edited video.
They're joking. You know that they're trolling.
Yeah, so another Tricky who's right now very much into Tekken. So yeah, I'll be doing what I'm doing now, playing Tekken.
Yeah.
And then Regular understand what I was trying to do with the question, because they say without BF there would literally be no Tekken. And for Regular, Sarah Point from Toronto, he said if anything he would be probably playing Marvel or Street Fighter. Excuse me. And then Tricky reply back, oh yeah, that's now that I wasn't thinking about it like that. A lot of shit would be different if original BF never released, and that's true since BF was pretty much set the OG. Yeah, the standard for what basic idea of what 3D fighters are.
Yeah. Imagine yourself in that alternate universe playing War Gods 10, you know?
Oh, no, Chandler, please.
I have to look up War Gods now. I remember it vaguely.
It's so bad. No, like, even when if you play, it's so bad. Like, even back then, you know it was bad. Like, you're looking at all these Nintendo 64 fanboys wishing it was better and kind of knowing it's not. So, you know.
God, Chandler.
Oh, you know, you just imagine, like, it's a thought experiment.
Okay.
You're like, that's a nightmare experiment.
We did Shinden as well, so there's that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what if everything was influenced by Toshinden, right? But you know what? But it's clear that Tobo 1 and 2 were inspired by Virtua Fighter, so you know, I see those not being as refined, maybe, I don't know. But you know, a good series that was 3D, some of the arena brawlers, like Argais actually is pretty decent. Is a pretty cool game, I think. And, so I thought Argais was cool. Yeah, Tobo 1 and 2 is by Seiichi Ishii. That's what DJ Syrup says. So yeah, Argais too. Yeah. So I love that group that ended up working at Square Enix. There's a deep history with VF's dev team, and you know, influencing a lot of the other Japanese 3D fighters. So I think the direction I can imagine without it, even though they're still influenced by it, is stuff like Street Fighter EX, you know, and Rival Schools, Project Justice, because those are trying to be this like polygonal Street Fighter. I think what Virtua Fighter set the precedent for was that it was just not going to be exactly like Street Fighter. It was going to be a fighting game, but it took that opportunity, and we saw that interview where Yu Suzuki talked about the team kind of coming up with mid attacks, you know, and that, I think that really sets a lot of
where would we be without overheads?
Yeah. Well, the overhead's still there, right? But then again, we could also say, yeah, Virtua Fighter influenced Third Strike, right? So, you know, because I do feel like Third Strike plays like a 3D fighter to a degree.
It does.
So,
yeah, parry or blocking would be evasion.
And speaking about Third Strike, BX Jackie, yes, I'll mention it since you say it. Well, if Tekken and Dead or Alive would not have existed, so Third Strike would be what he'd be playing.
I think so. Yeah. But I wonder how much
evasion
influence.
properties the SNK games had some of the evasion properties already, kind of on 2D playing, but you could just do that.
In my head, there's another joke. It's not as bad as War Gods, because it's just like maybe we'd be Maximum Impact players. Just kidding. Because that was like trying to do King of Fighters in a 3D way, But it's not as solid as like 14 and 15. And I know not everybody likes 14 and 15, but 14 and 15 capture King of Fighters way more than Maximum Impact. So
they do.
But then again, you know what? What is King of Fighters, right? Like, go back and play King of Fighters 15, or 95. It's like I cannot stand playing 95. I cannot stand playing like the first two King of Fighters games. It's just too weird.
Or 97. 97 was particularly bad.
Was it? Okay, but
Yes.
98 is just so good. So
Yes.
everything 98 and onward is just really fun in its own way. So. Aside from maybe Maximum Impact. But Maximum Impact is still fun, it's just hard to take seriously. So
Yeah, I actually enjoy the games that most fine players were not considered good. King of Fighters 96 and Samurai Showdown 3. Mainly because those were just games I played with my family. And those were like, oh yeah, wow, it's pretty cool. I didn't know what was considered balanced or not balanced.
well, I had a blast playing them when they were the newer games, and I wasn't exactly angry at like how impossible it was to kill Rugal, but it was still fun. So it was still fun doing that. So, but I had a Sega Saturn. But then, like I said, if Virtua Fighter didn't come out, I don't know if I'd get a Sega Saturn. And you know what? If Virtua Fighter didn't come out, Sega Saturn might be a pure 2D system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Sony did the PlayStation because of Virtua Fighter. Like, they committed to the console focusing on 3D instead of 2D because of Virtua Fighter.
I remember that.
And so we don't know how these consoles play out. We know that before that, the direction of PlayStation was like the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom CD-ROM, because Sony was going to be doing that before the deal broke down with Nintendo. And so, Sony would have been making an accessory for Nintendo, right, if that deal didn't break down. But that deal breaking down led to Sony deciding they're going to go ahead and build a console, which would be PlayStation. And Virtua Fighter would influence PlayStation to go, 3D is the way to go, even on a console. We might have had a whole generation of 3D is only at the arcades. Yeah, and then Saturn was like, okay, we've built our awesome 2D console, let's add a 3D module to it. Which is weird because they're the ones who made Virtua Fighter,
Alright, let's just finish up some the rest of the comments that was given. Virtua Kazama, host of the bi-weekly takeover. You would be either playing Dead or Alive or still probably migrating over to Let's Play content. Are you familiar with Let's Play content is?
I am, but I'm trying to remember which ones I'm thinking, which series exactly, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Let's Play content, meaning that, like, you're a Twitch streamer, and it's like, oh, let's play this game, let's play that. So it's like, it's a variety streamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you're doing single-player content, but you're engaging with the audience directly. Yeah. So,
and then he did also further reply, but if there was no VF in general, he does not know. Because, VF, is a significant game in the video game history. Really.
Yeah, even there, because Dead or Alive is just freaking VF2 mod, right? The first Dead or Alive is just a mod of VF. Like, let's give boob physics and let's have explosive ring outs, like non-ring outs, but they're explosive zones. And let's do like a reversal system or hold system, as it's called. So the first Dead or Alive wasn't.
I was watching a video not too long ago. I think it was a video by Wifflemonger or something. Sorry. Let me put myself on break. So
yeah, I'm gonna put myself on break too because I'm enjoying this chat. We will fight. Jimmy's like, "Aw."
I think it was Wifflemonger that made this video about 3D fighting games. And Dead or Alive, like like they're still making games for it, but not the fighting game, but it's like I think Extreme Volleyball or something. Or
Yeah, well, I like the
Yeah,
the volleyball series was really ahead of its time because you're like, well, we've got dating sim, we've got all the groundwork for a mobile game, and you know, take advantage of the fact that people like our 3D models, you know, and that's on the Xbox, and on the Xbox you could like customize your music. It's I think there's a place in the history for that game actually, but yeah, as being a very casual like, but it's really fun actually. So, but it was kind of embarrassing at the time because people would be teasing you that it's like, oh, you must be a horny gamer if you're playing this game. It's like, well, sometimes you want a good volleyball game too. But Sega had a really good volleyball game with Beach Spikers 1 and 2. Yeah.
Was Extreme Volleyball a good game? I
It
never
is.
played it.
It is. It's actually a good game, but it's what it is it's a solid volleyball game. I think Beach Spikers is better, but I think the volleyball is more accessible. But then it has the dating game aspect because you're buying gifts because you're Zach, who's like the goofy pimp in the game. And well, not pimp, but yeah, he's like a goofy playboy character, and you're like giving gifts to all the girls. But it is a 2-on-2 beach volleyball game with mini games and with like the dating game aspect where you're getting gifts and trying to get the approval and unlock stuff. So it's a fun game. It's a fun series. I never played I only played the first one, but I thought it was very fun and good at the time. But there was a stigma involved because, you know, you're like, oh, it's Dead or Alive, so you must be a horny gamer. It's like, maybe I am, but I'm not playing this just because of that. You know? So there's other games to play for that. No, I'm just kidding. Not my thing, though.
I did enjoy playing Dead or Alive 2 and Dead or Alive 2, I think, yeah. On
Dead or Alive 2
is
great. Yeah.
I guess, for me, I think if they do make a new Dead or Alive, more emphasis on the fighting game aspect would be great. I mean, definitely go with the fan service and stuff too, but not to the extremes. That just seems like like how Wolf Manga was showing that. Like I never played it, so I don't know how much of it is, but it's just like the first impression is like what you were saying about horny gamers and stuff like that. So if a new Dead or Alive comes out, a fighting game version, you know, I hope they put more emphasis.
Right.
They promote the fighting game aspect, you know, and then the fan services secondary promotion. But
you know, now we can say though that while Dead or Alive was totally inspired by like Virtua Fighter and Beach Spikers, you know, Tekken 8 has a lot of inspiration and it has developers from Dead or Alive, and you can see it in Tekken 8. You know, the stage designs they're not as extreme as the Dead or Alive stage, but they're very much in spirit, like Tekken 7 meets Dead or Alive stages.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And there's just a lot of elements to it that actually makes that they're trying to some of the forced guessing, some of the serious guessing in the game, the neutral play, like has this like elements where you feel like this is kind of like the Tekken version of some of Dead or Alive stuff, you know. And so I think we get to see the influence of that too. But Dead or Alive is definitely I mean that's basically a fanboy of Virtua Fighter making like it's what it really wants to see in its fighting game, you know. And it went with a lot of style. It adds a lot of style and a lot of cinematic aspects to it. It goes for before Tekken went the power fantasy route. Dead or Alive is like ninja power fantasy. So. But I'm going finish off.
I'll go ahead.
I'm just saying, but it's hard to imagine Dead or Alive, like what it would be without Virtua Fighter being there. It's really like to picture that. I don't know. I mean, I picture something because I think they would have made something, but you know, again, could be like the sexy war gods. You know? I'm just kidding.
VX Jackie will, you know, you really are just trying to promote war guards, like so that war
guards. I'm trying to. I'm just bringing out the dystopian vision, you know, of a world without Virtua Fighter. It's like without Virtua Fighter, the world is a dystopia. Because
get help.
Yeah. You know.
Alright, we got a couple more comments by people. First is I'll just use 40i4, L Blaze player from Poland. He said, I would go to Antarctica to expose the South Pole line, so completely not even fighting video game related no more. And in some way, if VF game came out, I would most likely not be so into video games either.
It's probably true.
Let's see.
I know a lot of people where VF is really their only game that they play.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll highlight two of these comments. One from Assassin from Colorado. Probably would be playing other games for content and never travel to majors to compete if VF5 Ultimate Showdown was never released.
That's big.
Also, I would not be homies with a lot of friends in the scene today either. So yes, these games are video games, but because they were released, a community was built from it, right?
Yes.
And so that's the one thing. It's like, oh yeah, like Assassin would actually say he would not have travel, and yeah, in some ways it's similar to my situation.
Well, Virtua Fighter has a very strong holy grail effect for those that love it, right? Because it's so. For each person, it embodies something very strong that they feel about, like maybe a fighting game or something similar. And so, like everywhere around the world I've gone to, the passion for a Virtua Fighter fan is, I mean, there's other games with those passions too, but with Virtua Fighter, it really, really stands out as like, this is the game, or this is the series, And like when I met Seta in China, and he's just like, Virtua Fighter is martial arts. He's not even into martial arts, but he takes this game seriously because he feels like it's a martial art. So.
Yeah. Speaking of East Asia, we were seeing Havoc posting, I guess, the private Virtua Fighter museum of somewhere.
Yeah, it's a private arcade. He calls it a museum because he's saying it's like a museum, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's a known in the community of Taiwan, known as a player that's a huge VF fan, who has that private arcade. Yeah, and those videos are amazing.
Yeah, for those that didn't see that video or something, like the floor of that room is basically made to look like a Virtua Fighter stage, I believe.
Yeah, that is a custom-made custom-made Virtua Fighter 2 carpet. It looks gorgeous. And
yeah, it's like wow.
They went above and beyond. They collected prints, they collected items. It's all displayed so nicely. And then I'm pretty sure that they made they customized some prints to put on the walls just to make it all match.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Not only all the Virtua Fighter fighting games, but also the pachinko machines are in there too, I think.
Yep. But we do have we do have two pachinko machines in America because Cobratron owns the final two in the Virtua Fighter 5 pachinko machines. So yeah.
And then the last person to comment, which definitely changed his life. Let's see, let me get this back right. Canopio from Italy, late Fate player. My life would be totally different. Thanks to Virtua Fighter, I met my current girlfriend, Bloody Rose, more than 10 years ago. So without Virtua Fighter, my life would certainly be boring with a girl who would not appreciate my passion or even being alone. So yeah, like I say, these games build relationships, so.
They do.
But yeah, that's all the comments I got. For me specifically, I think I was pretty much with at least Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown. I was pretty much stopped playing VFD or interacted with the VFDC or the community as much. So if Ultimate Showdown was not released, I would most likely be spending more time playing board games and doing some traditional art, using traditional art media.
I see.
And if Virtua Fighter was never released, well, there would never be Virtua Fighter 4. And specifically for me, it's like there's two things that's if there was no Virtua Fighter, and I would not have gone to VFDC to find matches. And the only reason I went to VFDC to find matches was because the VF community or the machines available to play Virtua Fighter was pretty much very hard to get if you're not living in the bigger cities in USA or if you're not living in Japan.
Yeah.
And so when Virtua Fighter 4 came out, it was a really fun game, good game. And so, but there was no arcades for Virtua Fighter 4, so
It was really rare.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, I mean, we're lucky that Portland got it because it has a fighting game community and because the manager of the Tilt Arcade, he went to my house when Ray Blade and I were playing VF3 and he asked me if he should get VF4 because he says I could get it. And I was like, yeah, go get it. I promise you I'll pump in $40 a week into it. So, you know, and I kept that promise. So, you know.
Yeah. So basically, if the community was not so small and that if there was no Virtua Fighter, I most likely would just not be in any type of fighting game community. Like I said, I most likely be doing something else. I most just be playing fighting games casually with family, and maybe once in a while play Wi-Fi yeah, basically play Wi-Fi fighting games on Wi-Fi now. If I wasn't committed to playing Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, one can say that, you know, the existence of Virtua Fighter has denied us of some Nobel laureates and some great artists of our time. I'm just kidding. But, and scientific minds, and I'm just kidding. But yeah.
But yeah, it's a big part of my life. Met friends through this game, and so like I wouldn't be organizing sessions with Virtua Fighter wasn't as it was back then and now. So hopefully, you know, Sega will help continue to keep our community, give us something for our community to go on to, and make our scene a little bit more active.
I would like it, and I think, you know, like I think with the new VF, I do think there's a lot of good vibes that come around with the VF community in general. Even if, you know, it's usually when we're feeling like we're not having anything that our community gets a little nuts, but I do think generally when our game's most active, a lot of people usually are pretty cool. And I think I know that in, you know, Portland community we're seen as a really nice community, but I think that's true for every place that's had a real serious VF community. You know, St. Louis is the one where I'm just like, well, it's a very interesting community, but it's still a very nice community. You know, just has more characters, but I think St. Louis is like that, period. So in a good way.
We got a lot of players from here, you know.
Yeah.
Unconquerable. Sean Rivera, who is a Tekken player who played Virtua Fighter as Brad.
Yeah.
He's now like in charge of the 2XKO.
Wow.
Sean Rivera.
Yeah. Oh, Sean Rivera is from St. Louis. Okay, I didn't know that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing against this Brad. He's a very nice guy. It was a very strong Tekken player.
Yeah. No, that's really
and
fantastic.
Like a Show is now have his own company in Japan.
Yeah, supporting his hobby, right, which is collecting arcades, and he's, you know, some people criticize it, but I'm like, no, but the thing is a lot of these developers wouldn't have like the job they have without that platform. So I like what Show is doing, though. It's definitely controversial for some, but I think but it represents a real demographic, similar to the pinball demographic, where there's just this real hardcore audience.
In the end, Isaac, it's his hobby. If he likes to do it, then go for it, like how he wants to do it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and he had like, aside from like the VF Museum, you know, shows museum, he's had like 2 museums, right? Because he had his garage in St. Louis, which looked like a garage full of stuff, but it had like everything. But then his like room in Japan actually looks like a museum. So it's like, you know.
I haven't seen his Japan, but I saw in person his collection when he was still living in St. Louis. Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah, in Japan it got cleaned up and it looks like a museum, literally. So it's like it's all shelved nicely with displays, and it's like, okay. You know? But yeah. But he's been in Japan for like about 16 years now.
Yeah, 10 plus years, yeah. Definitely like when VF5 came out, I think he was already living there.
But Dave is still in Japan, right?
I'm not sure. I only met Dave once in a while. I believe he's a Shunpai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the community is. I've loved every generation of this community, and I've seen it go through, the same cycles it always goes through. There's always going to be old men in the scene, and there's always going to be young blood in the scene. And but generally, the community is always very nice, though, and very passionate, and so like any other hobbyist group. So. But the community has always meant like a lot to all of us. So. But it really is wonderful to see how many people are passionate about Virtua Fighter, and how passionate they are like around the world.
And Ultimate Showdown came out. We got new players being part of our community too. So
We've had just within this game, I feel like we've had a few generations of players, and it's been awesome, So yeah.
Okay, GG Cessna.
GG Sky.
I am going to take a small break to check out something in the house, and if people still in the room, I'll go play some more matches.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it now because I'm gonna spend time with my wife before she goes to Thailand. She's gonna have a much-deserved vacation. Just getting a break from everything. Sometimes you got work. Sometimes family can. Sometimes it can be family. Sometimes it can just be the culture. But sometimes you just need a recharge, and I think my wife is due for a recharge.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's. But yeah, go spend time with her.
Will do. Thank you so much for understanding, and I think you understand it very well too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My wife was just in El Salvador.
Awesome.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just sometimes just that recharge will do so much, And and sometimes you miss your mom, you miss your family. So yeah, I think. It's just keeps my wife even more amazing. So, all right, you guys have a good one, and thanks so much. I had this great time and awesome battles through all three battles.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was definitely pretty good. You guys have a fantastic time. Take her out. Do some great stuff today, and yeah, for sure, man. Have a good one, and thank you for the matches today.
All right, thank you. Cheers. Let you guys.
Cheers, man.
Don't worry, Akai's still on, you guys.
Oh yeah, the room is still open.
All right. So after this battle, I'll jump out. But this is a good battle to go out on. It's Solari versus Blurry. Really good to have Jimmy Claymore in here. I really did want to spar with him more, but I was enjoying that chat a lot with Akai, and I think it's a good topic. DJ Syrup, thanks a lot for your contributions to the chat and all as well. Nelly, thank you very much for the shout out, same as David Blaine. It's always a wonderful time with everyone, and I am hoping to stream again later tonight. I'm trying to get some of the developing players to play online tonight, play with each other, have them spar. I'll just try to sit in the sidelines, let them enjoy matches together, get them acquainted with the online environment. We have quite a few players in Portland actually that are learning the game now, so it's been a lot of fun. So thank you very much. Good games to you too. So yeah, Syrup, which player are you again? Because I can't. Are you Out Wild? If you're Out Wild, it was really good matches, but actually good matches with everybody. But is it Fnatic? But awesome battles, good games. Thank you very much. You're probably just saying those were good games. Thank you. I think they were good games. All right, everyone, take care. Good one. Doing the PlayStation stuck again. Will it unstick? This is not the first time it's happened. I'm pretty sure the stream can hear me, but the screen is frozen, right? It's not the first time. It's not playing. Okay, just making sure. I keep thinking you're a certain other person that I chat with on Discord. I'm glad you can hear me. I can't jump out of the game because it's like stuck. But I know they're in the middle of the match. Yeah, my PlayStation's stuck. It's recording the audio though, just not the video. Right. Alright, is it still stuck? It's still stuck. Let's see how long it's stuck for. Okay, there we go. Alright, camera's stuck though. That's pretty funny.